The orchard at the end of June is warm and full of haze. I bite into a yellow peach and lose a string of days. The juice runs down my wrist and dries before I find a cloth. The summer asks for nothing and I happily get lost. Oh, the taste of peach in the afternoon, sweeter than a promise made too soon. I don't need the clock to tell me what to do, just the taste of peach and the haze of blue. Against the oldest tree we have, I fill a wicker basket up and carry what I can. The grasses catch the light and hold it longer than they should. I'd stay here through October if I only thought I could. Some summers leave a flavor you can't name. Taste of peach in the afternoon, sweeter than a promise made too soon. I don't need the clock to tell me what to do, just the taste of peach and the haze of blue. Told me when the sea would pull and when to stop it. High at noon and lower by the time the lanterns glow. The ocean has a schedule that I'd like to come to know. I trace the lines with one finger, to the edge of the shore. It rises and it falls like every summer before. I'll meet you where the water meets the sand, with the tide chart open in my hand. The sandpipers run after every wave. There is a comfort in the pattern of what comes and goes. A tide chart for the heart is something nobody knows. I trace the lines with one finger, wondering how long I'd to the edge of the shore. It rises and it falls like every summer before. I'll meet you where the water meets the sand, with the tide chart open in my hand. Trees on Maple Drive are absolutely still. The asphalt holds the morning heat and probably always will. Mrs. Chan is watering her roses from a can. Her cat has found the only patch of shade this street commands. Heatwave on Maple Drive, rolling in slow. Hopscotch board in pink and yellow chalk, then disappeared inside before completing half their walk. An oscillating fan conducts its slow and sweeping arc. The television murmurs in a room where no one's there. Is nearly gone. Heatwave on Maple Drive, rolling in slow. Every window open, every fan on low. Before the sun has cleared the ridge, she walks down to the cove. The pebbles press against her feet the way that pebbles do. The water is a mirror, and the mirror holds the sky. She wades into the waist and gives a small contented sigh. The morning bather needs no witness and no word, just the lap of water and the calling of a bird. She closes both her eyes and lets the current hold her weight. The whole of summer balanced in this moment before 8. as a thought. She envies him his patience and his instinct to not rush. She floats upon her back and finds the sky is filling fast with everything that summer meant in every summer past. The shore is always there for when she's ready. Just the lap of water and the calling of a bird. She closes both her eyes and lets the current hold her weight. The whole of summer balanced in this moment before 8. The canvas bag before the morning lost its cool, with sunscreen and 3 paperbacks and 1 inflatable pool. The beach was not yet crowded when I laid my blanket flat. I read the first 3 chapters underneath my straw sun hat. Sunscreen and paperbacks, that's all I ever need. The kind of summer reading where you only sort of read. The sentences run warm and slow as honey in a spoon. Sunscreen and paperbacks and 1 long afternoon. And I noticed that the sky had changed its mind from white to the specific blue you only seem to find in late July, when everything decides to stay in place. I folded down the page and just sat watching empty space. Some books get finished, some become the summer. Sunscreen and paperbacks, that's all I ever need. The kind of summer reading where you only sort of read. The sentences run warm and slow as honey in a spoon. Sunscreen and paperbacks and 1 long afternoon. He sets his cart before the sun has reached the cobblestones. The mango beside his thermos and his phone. He knows the names of everyone who passes through this lane and calls them out before they've even turned to look his way. The mango vendor has a song he never learned to play. It lives somewhere between his hands and the end of every day. I buy one every morning just to hear him say my name. And all of summer smells like mangoes from his wooden frame. The children stop and point and beg with both their open palms. He gives the smallest ones a slice before their mothers come. He counts his coins at noon and nods as if the sum is right. Then peels another mango and waits out the afternoon light. You never leave that corner empty-handed. A song he never learned to play. It lives somewhere between his hands and the end of every day. I buy one every morning just to hear him say my name. And all of summer smells like mangoes from his wooden frame. Cathedral drifted over from the east and broke apart above us in a slow and stately way. She said it looked like something, but I missed it by a beat. And by the time I found it, the cathedral had been frayed. Some things are only beautiful once. Cloud reading on a Tuesday when there's nowhere else to be. revise by afternoon, and we are here to read it underneath the climbing moon. I ironed the linen dress on Sunday before the heat set in. It hangs now by the window where the morning lets some wind. The fabric moves and settles like a flag at half its mast. A linen dress in summer holds the gentle and the vast. The linen dress I wear when there is nothing planned. It needs no zipper, no occasion, and no other hand. Just the morning air and somewhere easy in the shade, and me inside the linen dress that summer had me made. I wore it to the market, and I wore it to the dock. I wore it to the afternoon that lost all track of clock. The pockets hold a peach stone and a receipt from May. The linen dress remembers every undistinguished day. Every crease is somewhere that I've been. The linen dress I wear when there is nothing planned. It needs no zipper, no occasion, and no other hand. Just the morning air and somewhere easy in the shade, and me inside the linen dress that summer had me made. Its frame all summer long past 5. It's how we always knew that someone living here arrived. The sound of it is wood and spring and decades of goodwill. A screen door summer sound this neighborhood still holds. Screen door summer, let the evening in, with the smell of cut grass and a neighbor's violin. Every clap of that old door was someone coming home. Screen door summer, when I never felt alone. Stand behind the mesh and look outside and say the names of birds she saw, as if introducing friends. I learned to love the filtered light that screen doors let inside, that crosshatched view of summer and the world on either end. Behind the screen, the world was always softer. Screen door summer, let the evening in with the smell of cut grass and a neighbor's violin. Every clap of that old door was someone coming home. Screen door summer, when I never felt alone. We found the last two spots along the seawall just at 3 and ordered one of each because we couldn't just pick one. The pistachio was melting by the time I got my cone. The mango sorbet lasted long enough to get me home. 2 scoops on the seawall, what a way to spend a day. Watching all the sailboats, learning how to drift away. The ice cream never stays, but I don't mind it anymore. 2 scoops on the seawall and a harbor full of shore. The vendor had a handwritten sign that said 2 flavors left. We laughed at that and asked him for both flavors on one cone. He handed it across the counter with a knowing look, as if he'd seen this particular scene played out in a book. The best decisions happen at ice cream counters. 2 scoops on the seawall, what a way to spend a day. Watching all the sailboats, learning how to drift away. The ice cream never stays, but I don't mind it anymore. 2 scoops on the seawall and a harbor full of shore. The season ended 10 days back, and nobody told the beach. The chair stands at its angle, like a question not yet asked. The umbrella rolled and buckled at the white pole's iron reach, and the sand has gone back to the sand it was before we passed. The empty lifeguard chair still watches for the wave that breaks across the bar where all the summer swimmers played. Nobody needs the whistle and nobody needs the height. The empty lifeguard just holds its post through the night. I walked the length of shore at 4 when no one else was there, and found the same white towel wrapped around the lowest rung, as if the one who left it knew that they'd be coming back, and summer was just pausing and had left this thing to mark. I left my footprints next to the chair's long shadow. Empty lifeguard chair still watches for the wave that breaks across the bar where all the summer swimmers played. Nobody needs the whistle and nobody needs the height. The empty lifeguard chair just holds its post through the night. Sandals by the gate because the evening asked me to. The gravel held the day's heat in each rounded little stone, and walking it was half discomfort, half a coming through, the kind you only find when walking somewhere your own. Barefoot on gravel at the end of a long day, every stone a punctuation in the body's slow relay. The souls know where you've been and they are keeping careful score. Barefoot on gravel is a shortcut to your core. Kitchen garden down to the old well, and in between the rosemary and the lavender and thyme. I walked it 12 times over and I still cannot quite tell whether I was walking back or walking towards some kind of line. The path knows more about me than I do. Barefoot on gravel at the end of a long day, every stone a punctuation in the body's slow relay. The souls know where you've been and they are keeping careful score. Barefoot on gravel is a shortcut to your core. particular wrist she has, and ask no questions of the titles that you choose to take. The summer library is cool and everything outside is jazz, and she maintains the silence like a skill she never had to make. The summer librarian, who knows each spine by name, who does the reference section like a priest tends to a flame. She'll find the book before you've finished saying what it's near. The summer library is only open half the year. She reads at lunch beside the window facing out the east, a different book each week from different shelves she never tells. She once held up a page and said the light upon it was the least like reading light, and like the light on reading something else. She knows the ones who come back every summer. The summer librarian, who knows each spine by name, who does the reference section like a priest tends to a flame. She'll find the book before you've finished saying what it's near. The summer library is only open half the year. The hammock in the garden is a thinking apparatus that works exclusively in the horizontal plane. You cannot solve a thing from it, but you can relocate it and find it somewhere softer when you lie back down again. Hammock philosophy requires no degree, just the sway of woven rope in a breeze between two trees. The questions that you carry get a little lighter there. Hammock philosophy is mostly just the air. I brought a notebook once and then forgot to open it. I brought a serious intention and forgot that too. The hammock takes the weight of every plan you thought you'd sit, and offers you the afternoon as something to undo. Some answers only come when you stop looking. Hammock philosophy requires no degree, just the sway of woven rope in a breeze between two trees. The questions that you carry get a little lighter there. Hammock philosophy is mostly just the air. Last light on the lake is not a color you can name. It's closer to a feeling that the day has left behind. It golds the reeds along the edge and sets the dock aflame, and holds there for a moment as if summer changed its mind. Last light on the lake, don't go so soon. There's still a little warmth before the July moon. I've been here all the season, and I've watched the whole thing through. Last light on the lake, I'll save this light for you. Chair and left the key beneath the stone. The boat is tied and filled with rain that no one thought to drain. I walk back up the path the way I always walk it alone, and look once more across the water before the light is gone. Will hold this light a little after I have gone. Last light on the lake, so soon. There's still a little warmth before the July moon. I've been here all the season, and I've watched the whole thing through. Last light on the lake, I'll save this light for you. The orchard at the end of June is warm and full of haze. I bite into a yellow peach and lose a string of days. The juice runs down my wrist and dries before I find a cloth. The summer asks for nothing, and I happily get lost. Oh, the taste of peach in the afternoon, sweeter than a promise made too soon. I don't need the clock to tell me what to do, just the taste of peach and the haze of blue. Against the oldest tree we have, I fill a wicker basket up and carry what I can. The grasses catch the light and hold it longer than they should. I'd stay here through October if I only thought I could. Some summers leave a flavor you can't name. tell me what to do. Just the taste of peach and the haze of blue. Told me when the sea would pull and when to stop it. High at noon and lower by the time the lanterns glow. The ocean has a schedule that I'd like to come to know. I trace the lines with one finger, to the edge of the shore. It rises and it falls like every summer before. I'll meet you where the water meets the sand, with the tide chart open in my hand. The sandpipers run after every wave. There is a comfort in the pattern of what comes and goes. A tide chart for the heart is something nobody knows. I trace the lines with one finger, wondering how long I'd linger. Tide chart to the edge of the shore. It rises and it falls like every summer before. I'll meet you where the water meets the sand, with the tide chart open in my hand. Trees on Maple Drive are absolutely still. The asphalt holds the morning heat and probably always will. Mrs. Chan is watering her roses from a can. Her cat has found the only patch of shade this street commands. Heatwave on Maple Drive, rolling in slow. Hopscotch board in pink and yellow chalk, then disappeared inside before completing half their walk. An oscillating fan conducts its slow and sweeping arc. The Before the sun has cleared the ridge, she walks down to the cove. The pebbles press against her feet the way that pebbles do. The water is a mirror, and the mirror holds the sky. She wades into the waist and gives a small contented sigh. The morning bather needs no witness and no word, just the lap of water and the calling of a bird. She closes both her eyes and lets the current hold her weight. The whole of summer balanced in this moment before 8. A heron on the far bank stands as still as a thought. She envies him his patience and his instinct to not rush. She floats upon her back and finds the sky is filling fast with everything that summer meant in every summer past. The shore is always there for when she's ready. Just the lap of water and the calling of a bird. She closes both her eyes and lets the current hold her weight. The whole of summer balanced in this moment before 8. The canvas bag before the morning lost its cool, with sunscreen and 3 paperbacks and 1 inflatable pool. The beach was not yet crowded when I laid my blanket flat. I read the first 3 chapters underneath my straw sun hat. Sunscreen and paperbacks, that's all I ever need. The kind of summer reading where you only sort of read. The sentences run warm and slow as honey in a spoon. Sunscreen and paperbacks and 1 long afternoon. And I noticed that the sky had changed its mind from white to the specific blue you only seem to find in late July, when everything decides to stay in place. I folded down the page and just sat watching empty space. Some books get finished, some become the summer. Sunscreen and paperbacks, that's all I ever need. The kind of summer reading where you only sort of read. He sets his cart before the sun has reached the cobblestones. The mangoes stacked in pyramids beside his thermos and his phone. He knows the names of everyone who passes through this lane and calls them out before they've even turned to look his way. A song he never learned to play. It lives somewhere between his hands and the end of every day. I buy one every morning just to hear him say my name. And all of summer smells like mangoes from his wooden frame. Children stop and point and beg with both their open palms. He gives the smallest ones a slice before their mothers come. He counts his coins at noon and nods as if the sum is right. Then peels another mango and waits out the afternoon light. You never leave that corner empty-handed. The mango vendor has a song he never learned to play. It lives somewhere between his hands and the end of every day. I buy one every morning just to hear him say my name. And all of summer smells like mangoes from his wooden frame. Tuesday afternoon just looking up. That one is clearly sailing and that other one's a hound. She said that one's a typewriter and I agreed enough. Cloud reading on a Tuesday when there's nowhere else to be. Every shape a sentence from a language that is free. The sky is just a page that gets revised by afternoon, and we are here to read it underneath the climbing moon. sketch that gets revised by afternoon, and we are here to read it underneath the climbing moon. I ironed the linen dress on Sunday before the heat set in. It hangs now by the window where the morning lets some wind. The fabric moves and settles like a flag at half its mast. A linen dress in summer holds the gentle and the vast. The linen dress I wear when there is nothing planned. It needs no zipper, no occasion, and no other hand. Just the morning air and somewhere easy in the shade, and me inside the linen dress that summer had me made. I wore it to the market, and I wore it to the dock. I wore it to the afternoon that lost all track of clock. The pockets hold a peach stone and a receipt from May. The linen dress remembers every undistinguished day. Every crease is somewhere that I've been. The linen dress I wear when there is nothing planned. It needs no zipper, no occasion, and no other hand. Just the morning air and somewhere easy in the shade, and me inside the linen dress that summer had me made. Screen door claps its frame all summer long past 5. It's how we always knew that someone living here arrived. The sound of it is wood and spring and decades of goodwill. A screen door summer sound this neighborhood still holds. Screen door summer, let the evening in, with the smell of cut grass and a neighbor's violin. Every clap of that old door was someone coming home. Screen door summer, when I never felt alone. Stand behind the mesh and look outside and say the names of birds she saw, as if introducing friends. I learned to that screen doors let inside, that cross-hatched view of summer and the world on either end. Behind the screen, the world was always softer. Screen door summer, let the evening in with the smell of cut grass and a neighbor's violin. Every clap of that old door was someone coming home. Screen door summer, when I never felt alone. We found the last two spots along the seawall just at 3 and ordered one of each because we couldn't just pick one. The pistachio was melting by the time I got my cone. The mango sorbet lasted long enough to get me home. 2 scoops on the seawall, what a way to spend a day. Watching all the sailboats, learning how to drift away. The ice cream never stays, but I don't mind it anymore. 2 scoops on the seawall and a harbor full of shore. The vendor had a handwritten sign that said 2 flavors left. We laughed at that and asked him for both flavors on one cone. He handed it across the counter with a knowing look, as if he'd seen this particular scene played out in a book. The best decisions happen at ice cream counters. 2 scoops on the seawall, what a way to spend a day. Watching all the sailboats, learning how to drift away. The ice cream never stays, but I don't mind it anymore. 2 scoops on the seawall and a harbor full of shore. The season ended 10 days back, and nobody told the beach. The chair stands at its angle, like a question not yet asked. The umbrella rolled and buckled at the white pole's iron reach, and the sand has gone back to the sand it was before we passed. The empty lifeguard chair still watches for the wave that breaks across the bar where all the summer swimmers played. Nobody needs the whistle and nobody needs the height. The empty lifeguard chair just holds its its post through the night. I walked the length of shore at 4 when no one else was there, and found the same white towel wrapped around the lowest rung, as if the one who left it knew that they'd be coming back, and summer was just pausing and had left this thing to mark. I left my footprints next to the chair's long shadow. Empty lifeguard chair still watches for the wave that breaks across the bar where all the summer swimmers played. Nobody needs the whistle and nobody needs the height. The empty lifeguard chair just holds its post through the night. Sandals by the gate because the evening asked me to. The gravel held the day's heat in each rounded little stone, and walking it was half discomfort, half a coming through, the kind you only find when walking somewhere your own. Barefoot on gravel at the end of a long day, every stone a punctuation in the body's slow relay. The souls know where you've been and they are keeping careful score. Barefoot on gravel is a shortcut to your core. From the kitchen garden down to the old well, and in between the rosemary and the lavender and thyme. I walked it 12 times over and I still cannot quite tell whether I was walking back or walking towards some kind of line. The path knows more about me do. Barefoot on gravel at the end of a long day, every stone a punctuation in the body's slow relay. The souls know where you've been and they are keeping careful score. Barefoot on gravel is a shortcut to your core. She stamps each card with that particular wrist she has, and asks no questions of the titles that you choose to take. The summer library is cool and everything outside is jazz, and she maintains the silence like a skill she never had to make. The summer librarian, who knows each spine by name, who does the reference section like a priest tends to a flame. She'll find the book before you've finished saying what it's near. The summer library is only open half the year. She reads at lunch beside the window facing out the east, a different book each week from different shelves she never tells. She once held up a page and said the light upon it was the least like reading light, and like the light on reading something else. She knows the ones who come back every summer. The summer librarian, who knows each spine by name, who does the reference section like a priest tends to a flame. She'll find the book before you finished saying what it's near. The summer library is only open half the year. The hammock in the garden is a thinking apparatus that works exclusively in the horizontal plane. You cannot solve a thing from it, but you can relocate it and find it somewhere softer when you lie back down again. Hammock philosophy requires no degree, just the sway of woven rope in a breeze between two trees. The questions that you carry get a little lighter there. Hammock philosophy is mostly just the air. I brought a notebook once and then forgot to open it. I brought a serious intention and forgot that too. The hammock takes the weight of every plan you thought you'd sit, and offers you the afternoon as something to undo. Some answers only come when you stop looking. Hammock philosophy requires no degree, just the sway of woven rope in a breeze between two trees. The questions that you carry get a little lighter there. Hammock philosophy is mostly just the air. closer to a feeling that the day has left behind. It golds the reeds along the edge and sets the dock aflame, and holds there for a moment as if summer changed its mind. Last light on the lake, don't go so soon. There's still a little warmth before the July moon. I've been here all the season, and I've watched the whole thing through. Last light on the lake, I'll save this light for you. Folding chair and left the key beneath the stone. The boat is tied and filled with rain that no one thought to drain. I walk back up the path the way I always walk it alone, and look once more across the water before the light is gone. The lake will hold this light